In this problem, we need to locate the point -5, 2 pi. So I start by locating 2 pi on my polar graph, and we know that that is 1 revolution around from 0. So we put it right where we would put 0 if we were talking about 0. And now I need to locate r equals -5 along here. So instead of going towards the 2 pi and counting 5 units that way, we're going to count 5 units backwards. And so I've got my point here at -5, 2 pi. And that would be on the negative x-axis if we were in the Cartesian coordinate system. All right, so now that we've got that point located, now we want to write this point in different ways, depending on what restrictions we have on the values of r and theta. So let's take a look at part A. Here we have r is greater than 0, and theta is between -2 pi and 0. And theta could equal -2 pi, it can't equal 0. So you have to be really careful about what value has the equal to part on there. All right, so if r is greater than 0, r is going to have to be +5. The only possibilities for r in this scenario is 5 and -5. So we have r is equal to +5. And now we need to figure out what is the value of theta. If this is a +5 units, then, and theta has to be between -2 pi and 0, then we need to go in the negative direction or the clockwise direction. And when we get to there, that's where theta is equal to -pi. So our answer here would be 5, -pi. Now in part B, we're told that r is negative and theta is between 0 and 2 pi. So since r is negative, that means that r is going to equal -5. And then we need to figure out the value of theta. So if r is going in the negative direction, then what we want is for our angle to be in the direction of 2 pi, but we're not allowed to use 2 pi in this particular case because theta has to be strictly less than 2 pi. But it could be equal to 0, so that's our value for theta in this case, is just 0. Now in the next one, we have that r is greater than 0 and theta is between 2 pi and 4 pi. So again, since r is positive, r has to be +5. And this means that we're going around 1 whole revolution and then another half revolution. So that makes the value of theta equal to 3 pi. And that's how you do that problem.